Xin Chang-Cho, professor of the Institute of Central Asian Studies at Hoops, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to be here among yourself, and it's very heartwarming to see so many familiar faces, so many friends of Kazakhstan, and so many prominent members of Korean society to be part of today's roundtable. Well, we are at the very critical juncture today because we are celebrating 30 plus years of anniversary of Republic Day of Kazakhstan. To be honest, it to be exact, 34th anniversary of the Republic Day of Kazakhstan. So over the past 30 years, 30 plus years, Kazakhstan has emerged as a very vibrant country with promising economy and very good global standing. And many of you have visited Kazakhstan thanks to the very good friendly relationship we have with the government of Korea and MOFA and many others and the business executives that have provided so much real foundation for us to interact with each other. So as a result, we have this year about 15 flights connecting our two countries. Astana and Almaty is connected to Seoul. And because of this, you've been able to visit Kazakhstan, and also many Kazakh citizens are visiting Korea. So over the past 30 plus years, Kazakhstan has overcome a very let's say, very challenging path, but we have succeeded to mature as a state, and the economy has been growing so fast. For example, in 1990s, Kazakhstan was one of the poorest countries in the post-Soviet Union countries, and our GDP per capita was $700 US. Now it stands 13,500, which is a very striking growth that we have achieved, but it doesn't say that we have to stop there, and there are many things that we have to work together to make sure that we have a high economic growth. Of course, as Korea has shown, there is no limit. Sky is the limit, so we can follow, emulate the path of Korea. Highly industrialized, very advanced country that is very similar, very close to Kazakhstan, and with the cooperation. So this kind of a cooperation with Korea and many other countries in the world, we will be able to succeed. So we're very much sure of this. And we have developed enhanced strategic partnership between Kazakhstan and Korea, and for so many years. And the highlight of this year to celebrate for all of us is about two events, I think. Of course, there are many build-up was there, but two events two milestones I wanted to highlight. The number one is President Yunus visit to Kazakhstan, and that was a very good, exciting, and major event that we celebrated from our side here, and it was highly successful. It was the state visit of President Yunus to Kazakhstan, and my president was very happy to welcome him, and they had very substantial discussions, and they have identified the avenues for us to work together and just widen the horizons for our cooperation. In the run-up to the visit, the Korean side has established and announced a K-Silk Road strategy. Many of you are aware of it, and K-Silk Road, Korea stands for Korea, Silk Road meaning Central Asian countries. So K-Silk Road means that it's not just about Kazakhstan and Korea strategy, it's about Korea and Central Asia. So Central Asia is our neighborhood, and Central Asian countries are very closely related to us, our brotherly nations. So we are excited to see that this kind of a Central Asia strategy has been put in place, in addition to Asia Pacific, for example. strategy. This is the number 2 regional strategy that has been adopted by the Korean side. So this means that the Korean side has so much importance to Central Asia, and Central Asia is emerging as a vibrant region throughout in the world, and the C5+1 has become a formula for our leaders to interact with the world leaders, such as US President Biden and Germany, India, China, Russia, the European leaders, Gulf countries. So this means that C5+K is very much in the feeding of things. In fact, Korea is one of the pioneers to come up with that formula. Of course, it was called Central Asia and ROK, Republic of Korea Cooperation Forum. And later on, this catchy phrase of C5+1 has been added to it, but Korea is one of the very much pioneers of that formula for Central Asian brotherly nations to come together and interact with the whole world. And second striking, wonderful event that we had just recently is Speaker of National Assembly, Woo-won-sik, visited Kazakhstan. In fact, he chose Kazakhstan as his maiden first overseas trip to make so that he can highlight the importance of Kazakhstan to Korea, because he was the chairman of Kazakhstan-Korea Parliamentary Friendship Group. So when he has become the Speaker of the National Assembly, he was kind enough to receive me, and at spot I invited him to visit Kazakhstan. He said yes. So it so happened for us that he chose Kazakhstan to go as his foreign trip. So that was wonderful. And also, speaking of C5+K format, we are adding dimensions to it. Of course, we have this forum was about the foreign ministerial meeting, but we have, since last year, we added parliamentary dimension. Our speakers of national assemblies and parliaments, they meet each other, and Garok has initiated, we fully support this subnational diplomacy forum of C5+K, and we are very much excited that Garok has initiated this. And also, a think tank forum was added as dimension.